Hi everyone, it's Rachel here, and I don't know, I'm just turning my camera on because I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm making some, you know how you have your signature cover, like what I mean is like this is my little signature here, and normally I put a piece of cardstock around it as the first page and it's a bit stronger. You don't need to, you can just put them in like that. But I thought instead of using some cardstock, which I got plenty of, I thought I've got all these glue book pages floating around, and I just thought I would make my signature covers, my first pages, and collage them with these papers because they're almost the perfect size for the book that I'm working on. And just so you know, the book is actually spoken for, it's for Juicy, and so Juicy, you're getting to see a little piece. And I haven't worked on anything for a really long time except for doing bits and pieces. So today I just thought I'm going to spend as much time as I can in my room getting things done. That's the plan. Okay, so I've got some bits and pieces floating around. I've got quite a mess here, which is pretty normal. But anyway, so let's get started. I hope you're all well. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I thought I might as well just video the process because oh, that one's double-sided, you see. I had printed it. I thought I might use it for something else. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd turn the camera on and take you along for the ride. So it's going to be a bit of a collage fest. So yeah, what's everybody up to? I guess I don't know when I'm going to be posting this, so I won't say, give any time frames or anything like that as to, what day of the week it is, because there's no point. But I do have days where sometimes it's hard to do a video just for whatever reason, and so maybe it's a good idea to have one up my sleeve. I get one up my sleeve and then it goes. So do I want to put that there? No. Oh, I feel a bit of tension in my stomach today. I don't know why. Got all these little bits too. So this is going to be my first signature, this one. So I kind of want it to go with that, don't I? These are all other bits and pieces. See, they're all double-sided, but they might go in pockets and things as little possibilities. Oh, that's pretty. Let me see what pages I've got in here. I don't have that one. That could be pretty. If you print it down, maybe I should keep those. I printed them double-sided. Oh, I love that. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Oh, then I'm covering that. I put it that way. Yeah, I really like the colours. I just need to slip in something there. I might just put in some book page. Here's some old book page. Okay, just trim that off. Whoops, here. And make that straightish and rip that. That's what I want to do. Right. Nothing like a bit of collage, paper collage or fabric collage. I wish I could do a bit more. I'm a bit lazy at night. I don't get a lot. Well, no, last night I was organized. I was sorting through, I'm putting together some new kits, and I was sorting through, and it's just like mind-boggling. The organization of it is mind-boggling. It's probably one of the, the Florentine kits are quite hard for me to make, the Florentine paper ones, because I always try to make them a little bit more interesting than just the pretty Florentine papers, number one. And then I really do, it seems it's not slapped together in the sense that I do think about them. I do, even when I'm putting them in the laying them down, I don't just throw them in the bag. Like, I sort of put them all down, and it's so silly. I'm fussy about silly things like that. I don't know why. And so yeah, so those are quite Steffi was saying to me, do you think these new ones that you're doing are harder than the Florentine ones or easier? And I said, well, I haven't done these ones yet, but I do find the Florentine ones do my head in. They take days. They probably take me, depending on how many papers I buy, but they take me many days to cut, probably even a week to cut. And then I'm thinking about the size, because I don't know. I just like the sizes to all be different. I think it's fun to get a pack with all different sizes. Isn't that pretty? So, yeah, so I do. I just cut them all different sizes. But I think about the sizes. Like one time Steffi tried to get all techie with me, or architecty, and he decided that we needed to put the papers in the computer, and we needed to measure them, and we needed to not have any wastage. And I'm like, but I like the wastage. I use the wastage. I want the wastage. and then all of the sizes were like, when I started laying them down, I didn't like them because they were too regular. I didn't want it to be regular. I wanted it to be irregular. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo. I know I'm a weirdo. Total weirdo. I just like things to not be perfect. Yes, that's the way I am. Can't help it. And so, yeah, so they do take me a long time. And then I'm always trying to, find things extra to put in. And this time I've been doing painted papers, like, a little, it's really cute little bundle that I've put together with some actual painted papers, not the scanned papers. And so they're getting the originals and, bits and pieces. But I'm even coordinating those. I can't help myself. I just sort of oh no, that one goes with that one, and that one goes with that one. I can't stop myself from doing that. And I'm just thinking in here. Now this is the inside. So this has become a bit like a cardstock. It might even be a bit thinner. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Oh, isn't it nice when you like what you do? I don't always like what I do. As I've told you before, they sometimes go through the ugly phase as well. But you just have to persevere, because then it sometimes improves as it goes. Well, it usually does improve. So what was I talking about? I was talking about putting the packs together. They're quite, it's not easy putting packs together. I have to get my head around what to put in them. And that's the same what's happening to me now is with these ones that I'm doing now. I haven't even started them, but I've been cutting. The cutting, that takes a long time. I would say it'd have to be one of the worst jobs ever, is all the cutting. So I'm still at the cutting phase. I'm not ready to. Now I'm near, but I'm not there yet. So I've done the gathering and now I'm cutting. I like that. So I'm going to rip that. I'm just waffling on, just waffle when I collage. It's just a waffle fest. Okay, and I have already done a video today, so you wouldn't imagine what I could find to talk about, but I'm sure I'll find something. Now that's a bit thick there. We don't want that. I can take a little bit off. So Steffi made a yummy risotto today. His mum has been up to the house, where she grew up. It's she finds wild asparagus. I've told you about the wild asparagus. One day I'll take you. It'd have to be next year, because they're almost over, I think, now. They'll probably they grow in, especially in, they do grow a bit in May, I think, too. I have to ask Steph. I can't remember. April, May, I think. So she goes and gets them, and then they're thin compared to the ones that you buy. They're very nice, and so it's just like we're just continually eating wild asparagus. So he made a risotto today, which was really good. He's very good at making risotto, my husband. I guess, that's the Italian in him. I'm wondering if I'll put that there. I mean, here I'm not fussing too much, because I will probably put a belly band or something there. I usually put like a fairly sturdy sort of pocket I think I'm going to put it like that. I usually put a fairly sturdy pocket on the outside or the inside or both of the, oh, there's a foot. Well, that's not offensive. Of the, you know, the signature covers, I'm calling them. So you don't have to have signature covers. Sometimes it's just nice. Don't know what possessed me. I just decided I wanted to make them. And I'm quite happy here using up my scraps. Got some nice scraps. I do say so myself. I will go a bit faster. I'm feeling a little bit in La La Land at the moment. I don't know why. A bit like the man at the post office today, because my normal girl wasn't there, and he's not too slow. There's another one that's really slow. She literally takes 5 minutes to do one parcel. My normal girl probably takes 2 minutes, and he takes about 3.5 minutes per parcel. So, I mean, when you come out of the post office, the people are glaring at you. Oh my goodness, where they glare. It was like glare. It was just it's very uncomfortable. I just don't look them in the eye. But you know what? I had to wait 25 minutes to get into the post office. So I wait my turn. I don't glare at the people that come out. It's not their fault if their operation, you know, whatever they're doing is going to take a while. Each sort of thing takes its time. So it's not like they're having a chitter-chatter. They're actually doing stuff. So I don't glare at people when they take a long time. There are the glarers, though. You get glared at. I'm sure there are people who would glare at me on YouTube. Some of the YouTube police might glare at me because I haven't done things the way I'm supposed to. So I'm not going to fold this. I'm going to let it dry a little bit while we get on with the next one, because I've got 3 signatures, so I need to make 3. And I'm not complaining about it because it's really fun. Sticking random bits of paper down is really fun. Well, it's fun to me, and I know it's fun to all of you guys. So that's number 1. Let's put number 1 over there to dry where we can see it. And we'll just grab another piece of paper, and I'm just going to trim that little bit off. We don't want the lumpy bits. No lumpy bits are allowed. Okay. Great. Right, now what will we have on this one? I want to use this. I love this. Okay. Bit wobbly. So we went for we did go for a walk the other day after lunch. It was exhausting. So I said to Steph, we're not going that early today because otherwise I won't do anything for the rest of the afternoon, because that's what happened. I just plonked down on the couch and I couldn't move until about 5 o'clock. That was from nearly 4, quarter to 4 until 5 o'clock. I did nothing. Who can afford to do that? Not me. Right, put that there. Absolutely nothing, zero, zilch. Now, I'm not supposed to be doing, I don't normally do itty bitty bits. I normally try to put a bit more substantial bits and then come in with the itty bitty bits. But these, I mean, in my mind, these are quite small. I think I'll put that there. I'll just fold it up here, round about where I want to rip it off. I should just cut it, I think. I may have to trim them down a little bit when I sort of do my measurements. So I'm not going to be too fussed about my edges. Oh, that is unpleasant. I'm not looking at that. That was like an open foot. I tell you what, this is a book. I think it's, I think it's from the late 1800s, early 1900s, and it's a medical book. And I'll tell you what, they had some contraptions to fix things. I mean, serious contraptions. Didn't look like fun to me. Well, you know, nothing medical is fun, as we know, and that certainly wasn't fun, let me tell you. Doesn't look like, it looks like torture machines. Now, do I want that? No, I want to go that way. Yes, I'm going to stick that down there. So I'm going to get a bit of this on the front and the back. And you could stitch around them if you wanted to. You don't have to, but you could. That's always a possibility. And let's find, you can see I'm determined to use up these bits and pieces. No. I like that there. I need to get something happening under here first. Oh yes, I do like that. Well, yes, I'm going to have some of this. One of Steffi's lovely background pages. I probably could have done with a bigger piece, but anyway, it is what it is. Oh, and I need to tear that edge off because that is the direction of it. Just going to shake my head around a bit. I think I'm getting a tension headache. It's just from sort of, you know, concentrating. Right, take that one off. And this just so happens to work for the book that I'm altering. So it's just these book pages just are the almost perfect sizes just to fold in half and fit around the signature. And if they weren't, if you needed it to be bigger, well, then you would just do your big book page collage and then use those as your covers. Okay, I'll try not to take too long. Put that one there. Push my glasses up. Now, I do quite like, I love the colour of this. It's like a celadon. Would you say celadon greeny, got a sort of sea greeny celadon sort of colour. Put that one there. Just going to take a bit off as it's still a bit too big. So my daughter's not happy. She's studying and she's just discovered she needs to study more pages than she thought. She becomes quite agitated when that happens. Okay, so that's that. And you can always add more afterwards. I'm gluing myself down to the mat. And we need something here. I would like to find some sort of, I was just looking here in my mess. I'd like to find some sort of strip that would fit there. I don't want to use these because silly me printed on both sides. This one I didn't, but I think, did I use that on my other one? No. I'm feeling like this one might be a little bit bold for what I'm doing, so I think I'll move that one out of sight. And I've got some, oh, this is good. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. I'm going to put that there. So I need to go here, fold it up. That's my measuring. That's how I measure. Just fold it up, put a crease in it, and then rip more or less where you put your fold. And I'm going to keep the bit with the script. So let's put another fold there. And actually the book page is quite a nice colour, so it doesn't matter if it shows because it's already old. It's just a bit, it's like a smooth book page, which is why I haven't kept it to put into journals or anything like that in my collaging. It's a bit smooth. And also I don't like the subject matter. It's medical, so it's talking about unpleasant things that we don't want to, necessarily be looking at, even though it's in Italian. There are words that you will recognise that are similar. Oh, come on, Rachel. What are you doing? You're ruining it. Right. Got a bit of glue on there. It's a bit sticky now. we don't want any bits popping up. Okay. And then I can decide if I, that's going to be folded in half. I don't want to fold it yet because it needs to dry a little bit. I'm going to put this one, I think I'm going to put that one, actually I'll put that one there like that because it's got the border sort of there. Get rid of that. I sort of need to sit back in my chair, I think, and relax a bit. I'm feeling tense. I don't know why. There's no reason. There's no reason to be tense. Okay. Are we on number 2 or 3? This is number 2, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's that one. And that was that one. That one's double-sided. They're all double-sided, those. I'll put those over there. Oh, I left that page out. I'll have to slip that into a signature somewhere. Oh, we've got this little piece of... I'll just put that there. No need to throw that out. Okay. Charlotte Peterson. Let's create scrap clusters for our journal glassine bags. That sounds interesting, Charlotte. I have to pop over and watch that now, ladies. I haven't actually watched very much YouTube lately. I haven't had a chance. And just to move things on, oh, so pretty. To move things on a little bit faster, I think I'm going, but I like it that way. So if I take the writing off, I won't know that it's the other way. What did I want to say? I've been watching, I haven't watched much YouTube. I haven't had a chance. But I did watch Edith. I watched your video today, your Roxy's weekly challenge. It was last week's. It was I think it was week 17. Was it week 17 when I did the glassine pockets on the postcards? That week. Not the ephemera holder ones. I'm not talking about those. That's this week. Because I am in this week. I'm in week 18. I'm doing this. It's week 18, but I might not post this video until next week, which will be week 19. Let me just confuse you all. So I did watch. I haven't finished watching it yet, Edith, but I did watch your video, Edith, from it's scrapbooking with me, craft, something like that. I can never remember, Edith. It's a long one for my poor brain to remember. Anyway, I've got to say, if I forget to comment, looking really gorgeous. Your Edith was doing these ones. I've got them still here because I love them. These ones, Edith. Oh, no, she was doing the other ones. Sorry, the ones with the pocket on the back. Not these ones. They're the next ones that Edith needs to do, if she does it. Anyway, beautiful, Edith. I love them. Loved what you were doing. I really was enjoying watching it. So there we go. I do watch videos, but I don't get them. I'm always behind, way behind. And I quite often, I'll tell you when I watch the videos, I'm still catching up with Survivor. So I'm up to season 40. Is that the last one? Because I can't imagine that they did one last year, but they might have. Anyway, I'm up to season 40. And that's when all the winners are back. The winners. So I think that's going to be a real battle, that one. Yeah, the winners are back. Half of them, I don't remember them winning. Cannot remember. I never remember the winners. There we go. That one's done. So pretty. I love it. I love these colours with the grey and the bit of book page. Yeah. So, yeah, at night time, I usually watch until I finish it. Then I might move over to The Amazing Race. I haven't watched that for a really long time. I did quite enjoy that. I enjoy those sorts of things. They entertain me. So they're a fun thing to watch just when you're sort of lying down, going to bed sort of thing. So, yeah, I watch YouTube quite often. I watch it when, I might as well use this piece. I usually watch it when I'm doing my exercises in the morning. And so, yeah, I don't always get to watch it. And I'm watching them on the TV, and so then I don't get to leave comments because I can't leave comments on the TV. So yeah, that's why I don't always, because then I think I must comment on that, and then in between when I might find the moment to do that and think about it, I've already can't remember what I wanted to comment. That's my problem. It's a problem. Will I choose a different book page? Maybe yes. How about something different? Let's get another. Oh, this book is 1845. I love this book. Look at that. It had the script on the spine. I'm going to try and salvage that little piece there. I even wrote the date on it. Legislation. It's French. I won't even attempt to say that in French. I won't even go there because it won't come out well. It won't fare well for me to try and say that in French. Nope. I will not do it. I'm going to put that there. Finally, I'm working on this for you, Juicy. Honestly, I'm so ashamed. It's a journal that I started a long time ago with you guys. I did the cover, and then I didn't ever complete the journal, as you do, or I do. Oh, I think I'm going to like that there, but I need to find something else to go under it. Oh, and I have this lovely piece. I think this could go somewhere. Let's just cut that. Because I'm thinking I'm going to see what it looks like up here. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Just need so many more hours in the day. Really do. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure we all need extra hours. We need extra hours in the day. Okay. See, I wouldn't mind that one there. I wish it was bigger, because I could cover more real estate, but it's not. So we're going to go for a walk later. I said to Steph, we're going to have to go later because the other day I just couldn't do anything. So I'm wondering if my friend the snake's going to come out and say hello to me again, because that's, I'm going to be looking out for that. And I do like that there, but I still need to get something going on here. We'll never get anywhere if I keep doing those itty-bitty bits. Not that one. Oh, this one's pretty. But I don't know that it's really the right colours. No, it's really not. I've got other bits. Oh, this is, I think I'll put that one on the other side. I love that. See, I could decide. Oh, my chair's squeaking. Sorry, guys. I always say that to you because you might think it's something else that I shouldn't be doing on camera. So I'm sure you can guess. Yep, so I always, and that's pretty too. I might use that. So I'm always aware of my chair squeaking away. I think I'm going to put this here. I'm going to tear it. Yep, that's going to be it. So I can tear a little bit of the bottom off. And I know some people that's cringy because look at that edge. I'm keeping that. And I know people, really go to town inking to create that look, and here I am ripping it off. And I've got the natural one. Right, we'll just get rid of that. There's things like in this book, amputation. We don't want to have that in our journal, do we? Got to cover it up or not use it at all. Okay, so that's going to go there. Oh, excuse me. I hadn't stuck that one down. Wasn't meant to put glue on there. So I need to put that like that. It'll dry. Or will I put it like that? No, I could tear a little bit off and put it that way. So I've got, because it's sticky now. It's a nice thing to put in your journal. I think it's that extra added touch. So we keep these pages because you can use them for the base for things. Rather than wasting new paper, why don't you just recycle the old paper? Now I wonder which way that's supposed to go. that way. There. No, oh, I really like that. I'm very happy with that. So then I was going to use some of these pretty papers here. We'll get a large expanse going there, I think, with that. So I could just get, as I'm covering it all, I can do my gluing on here, I think. And we'll do the job. Okay, now which way is the correct direction? This one? Yes. Okay, put that up there. As I said, I may have to trim it because it's not exactly the size that I need. And, okay, and I may decide to put this on the exterior. It depends. I'll decide how I'm going to fold it in a second. I think I'm going to put that there. I think that's pretty. You see, if I didn't have this mess on my table, I would be having to go into folders to find things if I had tidied up. Instead, I can just look around the table and say, what is floating around here for me to use? And I like that. I'm just going to tear that little edge off there. I need to find a bit here that's not sticky. Okay. Quite thirsty. I need some more water. That's what I need. Okay, so that's that. And then I need something here. Now, do I want to use this? No, I don't want to use that one. I might like to use this one. I think I might like to use this bit. No, I don't. I don't know what I want. How about that? I don't want more book page. I want something. That's pretty. We could go all the... Oh, that's going to fit. Oh, isn't that lucky? That fits. I'm going to rip the bird. Oh, I ripped his head off. Sorry, birdie. I just need to take that little edge off there. And throw that sticky one out. I really do go through so much glue. I buy it in bulk, like on Amazon. You can buy like 50 glue sticks and they end up costing like €1.70 instead of like over €2, like €2. Instead of over €2.70 or something like that, or €2.50, I can't remember. Yeah, it's a good saving. So there we go. So that is that one. So let's put that one aside because that one's not dry. We'll go back to the first one and I want to have a look. Now, I think I want this to be my exterior. So I'm going to very carefully fold it like that. And that is going to be my signature. Now, where are my pages? Here. And I'm going to have to trim it down because it's too big, which might be a shame, but it has to be done. So the height is perfect, almost. And I just need to trim a little bit off. I've got my trimmer here somewhere. Do I? I put it. Oh, I know. It's under my mess here. Okay. So I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm just going to trim off a little bit. Okay, let's see how that goes. And I also want to get my book. Now you're going to see which book it's for. It's for this one. And I think it looks too big. I haven't measured anything. I'm just eyeballing it. I don't want it to be sticking out. No, it's perfect. It's going to be perfect. Okay, good. So that's it. So that's going to be the first one. I'll put those bits back in there. And that's, I love that. I'm very happy with it. And I'm not going to round my corners, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip a tiny little edge off, just of the exterior. And then that gets further decorated once I've put it into the journal. Once I've stitched my signatures in, that's going to go, it's going to, I think I might add, I was thinking I'm missing that other page. I haven't put that other page in. I need to put that in one of the signatures. So that's the first one. This is the second one. I'm not going to lose anything too important if I trim it, so that's good. See, it's not quite dry, so you get creases. But it's going to have to do it because I'm doing a video, so it's just going to have to do what it's told. And I'm just going to trim another small amount off. Okay. Oh, someone bashed the door. I'm going to snip. I won't. Let me just check it first. Well, I could check it with this one, couldn't I? See if it's about the same size. Yes. So then, before I put my pages in there, I'm going to give it a little snip. And that's my second signature. And look at that. I think it's going to be really lovely. Okay. And I need to, and now what I'm going to do, just something really bad, is just, I'm going to trim that paper a little bit because it was sticking out and I didn't like it. Okay, so that's I'll show you afterwards. That's that one. Now this one. Now which do I want on the inside? I think I'll have that one on the inside. Yeah. So I'm going to fold this in that way. So if you're going to have to trim anything off, you want to make sure that you don't have anything precious right near the edge, depending on how much you have to trim off. So I didn't have to trim too much off mine. I can get rid of that now. So I was lucky I didn't lose anything that I really liked, although I didn't have anything too many feature things right near the edge, if that makes sense. And that's going to go there. And got a few creases here. I should have let them dry, but for video purposes, they're not dry. Okay, and so that's that one. So there they go. So these are my signature covers. And I've done them with the collage paper. Instead of using scrapbooking paper, I've used up my scraps. And look at that. There. And then this one. I really like it. And the thickness is like scrapbooking paper. And then there's this one. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'll put a few photographs at the end of the video, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.